Hello and welcome to Kelly Legends Media. Yeah, if you guys noticed, I did the last video in my car. This one I'm doing in my car also. You know, it's not that hot right now. I'm parked in the shade though. And I could take the heat right now. But those days that I'm in my house, I just don't want to go outside. It's too hot, you know. But anyways, so just a real quick video for Friday. I don't feel comfortable letting the day go by without posting something. And I found something interesting as I was looking through my channels, and apparently a 2-5er from Whittier was unalived in front of MacArthur Park. Okay, MacArthur Park is very active. Okay, if you don't know, I'm letting you know, man. That place is there's a lot of gang activity going on, you know. I lost a couple of homeboys there. Well, not there at the park, but nearby the park, unexpectedly. The dude had been going there for years, you know, and I guess it's a long story, but eventually he got caught up and was unalived. Same thing with his 2-5er, you know. He was probably going about his business, you know, trying to get his time in that facility done, because he was still under the Department of Corrections, okay, when this happened. I guess they have some type of a facility, maybe a halfway home, I don't know. But dude ran into the wrong guy, whether it was something he did in the past that caught up to him, or somebody that plays them reindeer games out here in the street. And there's a lot of people who are very political out here. That's why people like I say, like Renegade Media and all these people that talk about things that they really shouldn't talk about, you know, it's very easy for them one day to run into the wrong person, you know. And at that time they're gonna have to pay the piper. That's just the way it works, you know. In the streets, that's the way it is. It's like the law of the jungle, you know. And I know there's a lot of people out there that take chances, you know, maybe go into a neighborhood they know they shouldn't be there, but still, you know, I've been here all kinds of times. These guys never do nothing, and you know, everything's gonna be cool, and you find out it ain't as cool as you thought it was gonna be one day, you know. So yeah, I've seen a lot of people take those chances, you know. They roll the dice. Maybe they go to a barber where a certain group of guys frequent, you know, and go in there to get their hair cut, and one of the guys just decides that day to hit him up. Hey man, you know, where you from? You know, guy tells him where he's from. Next thing you know, when he goes outside to his car, he gets mollywopped if he doesn't get treated worse, you know. I've seen it happen. I know it happens. When I was young, I did it myself, you know. So as always, you know, that's why I recommend, especially to all you youngsters, man, don't even get involved in the first place, because one day you deciding to get involved is gonna come back and spank you, man. And what I mean by spank you is that you're gonna end up doing something maybe to defend your life, and you're gonna end up in a bad place, you know. Everybody in prison that has life or 160 years, man, there's nothing they'd rather do than to change places with us out here, you know. Not because they're scared, not because they're lonely and they want to be with their wife. No, it's a hard life, you know. It's very stressful, and you never know how each day is gonna go. It's very unpredictable, you know. You might come out of your cell and there might be a riot jump off, you know, or who knows, you might have did something without realizing, and they're not going to tell you that they're gonna get that ass, you know. You're just gonna have somebody come up and by the time you know it, they'll be all on you. You know what I mean? And that's just the law of being behind the walls, you know? So best thing is keep your life clean, live a good life. Look, the weekend's coming, the weekend's here. And maybe you're thinking of going somewhere, you know? You got to watch who you're going with, man. Especially if you're going to take your lady with you, or your lady and your kids, you know? For your young parents, you know? Be trucha, man, because they get hurt. They get hurt just being around in the vicinity, you know? It's a bad thing, you know? If you're going to go, just go as a family and be a family man, you know? Don't go out and be trying to be a gangster and a family man at the same time. It's not going to work, man. This dude, this 2-5er that got unalived, I'm sure that day he got up, he didn't have the slightest idea it'd be his last day on earth, you know? He got up and he was going about his business thinking he was this and that, and he's going to do this, and, you know, making big plans, and somebody pulled that plug, you know? And that's usually how it goes, you know? Sometimes people come from our past and we forget what we do to them when we're young, you know, and they might hold a grudge. You never know, and end up doing something, man, you know. So if you don't want to get my age and still have to be minding your P's and Q's and having to have your head on a swivel all the time, man, just live a peaceful life, man. Get a job, get a place for you and your girl, or just a place for you, you know. Maybe get yourself a nice lamfla or something that you might enjoy, or if you enjoy fishing and boating, man, buy yourself a boat and dock it out somewhere, and, you know, find yourself something to do, something you like, man. For a while there, I had horses, man. When I was in better condition to ride a horse, you know, I had up to 5 horses at one time. My last horse was a beautiful horse, and on the loose, he used to dance. He knew so many tricks. He had alta escuela, you know, he had higher training than regular horses. I got into horses, you know, and just try to stay busy, even though that didn't keep me totally from doing other things. Eventually, things that got through to my head and told me, hey, take it easy, man, chill out, enjoy your life. You're too old for this shit. And not until I really stopped and thought about things that I realized that I wasted so many years of my life that I could never get back now. You know, life is short. It goes by like this, you know. And yeah, I wasted so many years of my life, you know, 19 of them going in and out of jail and going to prison, and, you know, programs and all kinds of dumb shit, you know, instead of focusing and concentrating on enjoying my life and doing the things I did when I was already old, you know. It wasn't a smart move, you know. You know, people say, ah, man, you know, you're too old. Go watch your grandkids, man. Go buy some slippers and get in your recliner and watch TV. Don't worry about it. Hey, learn something. Learn something from this old man. Take away the meat of what I say. Throw away the bone. And you're going to find some value in some of the things that I say. And some of yous, even if it's just one of yous, it just might change your thinking and save your life, you know. Or help you to keep your freedom where you're able to enjoy life. Thank you for watching this video. And you know, that there's not much I could say with this dude that got himself unalived. You seen what happened in Vegas when one content creator unalived another content creator over a YouTube beef. You know what I mean? Another content creator talking shit ended up getting unalived, you know. Yeah, you know, you people on YouTube too, man, you know, don't be playing prison on YouTube, and if you're gonna play politics, man, live right and do the right thing. Watch what you say and do, you know, because you guys kind of take it too far. If you guys don't care, you don't care. I guess you guys figure, oh well, you got a green light anyways, so you might as well go out talking your stuff, man. But you know, maybe if you just keep your mouth shut, maybe they might forget about you. You know, maybe you just disappear into the sunset and go with your family and do your thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know the answer for that for you guys, man. But going on YouTube and starting beefs and all of that, you know, and talking about people or things that you shouldn't talk about, I highly recommend against it. It's just some consejos, you know, that I'm just gonna throw out there for whoever wants some of it, grab it and do something with it. But probably not. Everybody's too worried about the bag, too worried about getting the views and everything else they can get from YouTube, which ain't much because they don't give much. I'll tell you that much. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. God bless you. God bless your family. Stay safe this weekend, but enjoy, man. Enjoy it. You know, life is short, man. Enjoy it while you can. So I hope to see you on the next video. Stay out from behind them bars, from behind them walls. And you guys take care of yourself.